Hello everyone, this is Gruesome Herzog.
And Loa Gru, and today we're going to be reviewing Z. A family find themselves terrorized by their 8-year-old son's imaginary friend.
Directed by Brandon Christensen. Written by Brandon Christensen and Colin Minihan. Here's the cast. Keegan, Connor, Tracy as Elizabeth Parsons. Jeff Klyne as Joshua Parsons. Sean Rogerson as Kevin Parsons. Sarah Canning as Jenna Montgomery. Stephen McHattie as Dr. Seager, and the cast goes on.
Was about a kid who basically has this imaginary friend who he basically becomes best friends with, and at first the parents just thought it was some little friend, where he was just like a kid doesn't really have too much friends inside of school, and he becomes friends with this imaginary friend, and then things start getting a little creepy where Z can't leave the house or something like that. It was like Z couldn't leave the house or it was something weird like that. And then later on in the movie, Z starts getting a little creepier, and parents start to realize that the kid wasn't playing around. But then they started blaming the kid on everything, because you remember the one scene where the kid goes over the stairs.
Yeah.
Over the railing of the stairs.
Oh. Speaking of that, let's go back to you mentioned about the school. Anybody who has seen the trailer, you see this fucking bitch-ass fucking teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Keeps walking by and stopping and give this kid this... She makes this ignorant face. Bitch, if... Oh my god, I want to punch it.
It's all because of the kid was drawing pictures of
Yeah, it's like, fuck you, you bitch. You're a teacher? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
So, and then you mentioned about the stairs. Wow. This movie... Okay, it has 9 wins and 8 nominations. I'm assuming that is film festivals, obviously. Wow. I have mixed feelings about this film.
I liked the movie in general. The idea of the movie was great.
Right.
But the storyline just completely confused me. I understand that the lady,
at first it did.
Yeah, well at first it was you could understand that a kid had an imaginary friend, and it was just he didn't have any much friend. He couldn't make really good friends at school because he's always getting picked on or something. And then in the middle of the film, then you started seeing Z become more of a powerful paranormal thing.
Yeah.
And at the end, I don't even understand what the storyline was going to when the house caught on fire.
All right. We did watch this 12, 13 days ago.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get my memory back on this because we see so many movies in between, and you're gone, and I was watching stuff in between. Z is a character that his mother...
Yes.
would talk to when she was younger. So now, Z's in love with her, and Z will do anything to have her for himself. Yeah. So Z kills her husband with a house fire. So now that leaves him and her, the boy and the mother. Steve McHattie played the doctor, which I love Steve McHattie, great actor. Tries to keep telling her that it's in her head. It's in her head. There's a scene with the bathtub that Z climbs in, and then you got pretty much of an idea of what he looks like. Look, great idea. Decent storyline. But
there's just points in the story that didn't make sense. When the mom goes back to the house and acts like a kid all over again.
Acts like a fucking 6-year-old, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ready or not, I'll find you.
Oh, hi, Mommy. Wanna play?
I mean, trying to be like she was as a kid to Z. And then her son goes, "Thanks a lot for taking my best friend." Oh, I went, really?
Yeah.
So that being said, so basically what it is it wants you to believe that this is all a made-up story that was all in her mother's head, or did it actually happen? It's one of those psychological movies, which it's classified as a horror mystery, but it's more like a psychological movie. And folks, look, I'm not dumb by no means, but if I have to sit here and watch a movie and watch a shrink of a movie, making you, I don't know.
Because, like, you remember the one scene where the mom goes upstairs in the same room where her dad hung himself? She goes upstairs and hangs herself in that same room, but then, like, I guess she wasn't moving at all, so it made me feel like she was dead. But then the cops go upstairs and find her. But then at the end of the movie, she's sitting at the table getting fed. So it's like, was that all in her brain that everything was going down?
That's my whole point. In psychological movies, I can deal with it. But when it's going to make you be Albert Einstein to understand the fucking thing, or makes you think, did that really happen? You know, it reminds me of that fucking piece of shit that we watched a long time ago, Hereditary.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's like there was another scene that I didn't really understand too much. Was remember when well, I guess it kind of does go along with the storyline, but it didn't make any sense to me. Remember when she goes and lays Joshua down? Yeah, Joshua. You remember when she goes and lays Joshua down for bed and she turns off the light, or was it when Josh went to school and it was nighttime? Or I don't understand.
I remember, yeah.
It was when she turns off the light and you seen two yellow dots in the closet.
Oh, yeah.
And then she turns it on and it's gone. She turns it off and it's there and turns it on.
It's
like a typical
toy.
off and on thing. And then she just clips on clicking it on and off. And then she goes over and in here it's a Thomas toy, but the toy doesn't glow up. It's like
a lot of tricks and a lot of psychological brain tricks. You know, make you think, oh, is that a creature?
Yeah.
Is that
And then, like, I know this may be, is this like a low budget film? It is?
No, no.
I know that in some movies you can't get CGI, like, good enough. But, like, I feel as though they could have been a better fire effect in the building when the house is on fire.
You are a stickler on that kind of stuff, but
yeah,
if you're in the industry like I was, I did a bar scene in New York for a movie. I'm not going to say what the movie is because they fucked me over. But, you know, they did a fire part afterwards. So, I mean, it's incredible to even make it look like it's real fire. I didn't see the issue with that fire.
But, like, in some, I'm not going to say, like, in like, I know in high budget films to make a fire look more fire realistic, but in a low budget film like this, I feel as though like they could have like made like a fog machine go off in the house or something to make it more like a smoky.
Well, I don't know why it had to be fire. I mean, it could be anything else.
Yeah,
but fire.
Like I feel as though they could put like a fog machine or something in the house to make it more of a smoky effect than just throwing a picture of a fire on flames. Because I don't even think did the character even cough as she was running through the house.
Well, I don't know, but. I mean, fire in a house.
I know it kind of.
Well,
ruins
you understand
the
something.
movie.
They had to have a reason for them to go back to the old house.
Yeah, but then at the same
dad's
time,
house, whatever it is, or whatever, grandma's place, or whatever the fuck it was. But if they wouldn't make the house, if the house would have caught fire, they wouldn't have been able to have an excuse to live in the other house.
They could have got evicted or something.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
I don't know,
but they own the home anyways. But you know,
you could have just at least like added like a simple fog machine to make it more of a smokiness and into the fire, and that would have just soothed the whole realistic fire.
To make some smoke to cover up some of the
Yeah.
Again, I don't even care about that stuff. I mean, I was more into the story. I mean, when you watch independent films like I have over 10 years, and you've seen really low budget films, you have to take it for what it is and not for what you see, because. Until you actually are in a movie and watch it being made like I have over the years, you will understand that kind of stuff a little bit differently. I'm not bashing you, but whenever you get a chance to be in something like that there and you see it being done, you wouldn't be saying that because it's a lot of hard work.
But like that's two things that would irritate me in a horror movie is low CGI effects. Like the CGI isn't like well put together, or like when a person dies, you can see him blinking and breathing.
What was that movie called?
I don't know. Was that?
Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is, a doll one.
Doll the Mandy, which is Mandy the doll.
That's
when she dies, it's like
you had a fit about that.
Blink and breathe.
I get a kick out of you when you do that shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna cut this down a little bit. We'll get it off of here. But the movie Z, 2019. It's a horror mystery, psychological movie, more like it. Steve McHattie was in there, a great fucking actor. I love him. Canadian. This might be a Canadian film, more likely, because Steve McHattie does a lot of Canadian films, but I could be wrong. You know, I shouldn't say that. I guess I'm whatever. Gru, what do you give it?
A 5.5 out of 10.
I give it about a 5.5 as well. Above average, slightly above average. I just wish we would have seen more of the character Z. I think it'd be more interesting. They should have made it not so much of some goofy guy getting in the bathtub, but actually put it in the fucking teddy bear. Let the teddy bear walk around.
Yeah,
you know,
another really thing that I didn't really understand is like the reason why I gave a 5.5 is because like the storyline to me didn't make any sense, and also why Z wanted to kill almost everyone in the family. I understand he wanted to kill her husband because he wanted. She promised to marry him and have kids together.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah,
so
but it just
stupid.
didn't make any sense.
All right, folks. Hopefully we didn't disturb you from wanting to see this, but we're being honest. There you go, folks. Z 2019. This is Grissom Herzog
And Little Gru, and we're out.
Woo!